Hello, and welcome to the Legacy Lost Radio and Music Paradise here on probably the coldest day of the year. And we're having this winter storm coming in, and it's supposed to be the coldest weather in 8 years. So just wanted to wish everybody stay safe, stay warm, don't do anything silly when you're driving, and watch out for wind gusts and power lines and everything else that's been going on over here in Florida and all beyond there on the East Coast and beyond. So thank you for subscribing. And anyway, this radio equipment demo, is for the Sangean shortwave antenna, the ANT-60. And one of my subscribers gave me a $20 gift card through Walmart, and I actually ordered this online and got it in about 4 or 5 days, maybe. I'm not even sure, but this came in the mail today. I didn't open it up because I just want to show you the original packaging. And I already have a similar antenna. So I'm waiting for this. I'm not sure if my gray PL600 that I ordered is going to have a real antenna or not. I believe it does, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to get something different. I wanted one with the clip. And this one is got instructions and so on and so forth on here. There's probably been a bunch of videos on these, but I don't remember seeing anyone that had it in the package. So this is what they sent me. Again, that's the ANT-60, and it's got a clip on the top here that you clip to like a fixed mount or something, or a tree branch or something. And it's got the it says it's 7 meters, or 21 to 23 feet or so. It's got a clip adapter here. It's a mono. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got a mono. Probably can't see that unless put the thing on there, but it's got a mono plug here on the end, 1/8. And then it goes to a clip for a whip if you wanted to clip onto the whip antenna. So, it's like $9 or something. So, anyway, the thing I wanted to show it and compare it to is I can't find the box for this, but it's probably lost it when the hurricane came. I packed up a lot of radio stuff for emergencies. This is I don't know if you can see this one. This is the Kaito T-1 antenna. And this also is about 20-something feet, 21, 23 feet. This also comes with a clip-on adapter that just clips on. You just put that onto the thinnest point on the whip, and it's got a 1/8 mono adapter. And this one's a little bit different than the other one here. I'll show you in a second. This has like a little clip so you can hang it on something, or you can put like a little hook or nail or something and leave it up there. So this is good. I've used this before at the Seminole Rest area, and me and Christine went up there and did that, and checked that out. And Dennis and I have done these a couple of times with different radios over the months. So, and this one, I don't see a logo on it. This says compact antenna for shortwave. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I don't see the Kaito logo. I did order this on Amazon too, I believe, and it's got this. And now, if you compare it directly, I don't know if you can see with this or not. With this particular thing, this one here is not quite as big as that one. See the antenna things here. I'd say it's about oh boy, let me see, about 20% smaller than this one. So this is the Kaito is a little bit smaller. If I do a side-by-side comparison, then you can definitely it's definitely a little bit thinner. It's not quite as wide. I also noticed, let me see, this has an arrow on it, which this does too. It's got teardrops on it for the arrows. This one just has a single, Sangean has a single wind-up detent, and this has dual. So, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got dual detents on there on the top there and the bottom. And so this is a little bit more compact. The Kaito T1 is slightly smaller than the Sangean ANT-60. The only thing I've noticed too is the clip-on wire is a little bit longer on the Kaito versus the Sangean. It's a little bit longer. You probably get about 2-3 inches more on this one. And this one has a like a recessed piece to it. Like this piece right in this here, there's a groove here where this is, where it looks like this one is flush. Right here, sorry. I don't know why the thing's getting glare. Anyway, that's got a little bit of, this is flush. There's just a little subtle differences. I think they go for around the same price, so, anyway, the Sangean here's got the clip, so you can clip that to something. This has a little, loop thing to hook to something, like a hook or, you know, whatever you want to do, a wire. So, different, you know, just, I would probably say get both of them for, you know, for your application, or maybe, you know, it's always good to have a spare one of these. But this is slightly smaller for preppers or anything, you know, very slightly smaller. And this one's a little bit bigger, but this one looks like it might be built a little bit better. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't tried it out to test it out yet. So, but again, they both do basically the same thing. You just plug it into your 1/8 mono jack on your antenna, and you string it out. Preferably as high as you can to get it away from. Doesn't really work good. It works good indoors, but if you have it near, you know, it's really better to put outside or something. You know, like if you're on like a little field trip or on the water or something. You know, it's does that too. And you don't want to throw it up too high and they can't get it down and snag it. So you know, put it up 10 to 15 feet or something if you can. You know, you can run it horizontally. You know, most shortwave's horizontal, except for like WWV and you know, most, or sloped. You can run it sloped, or whatever you want to do, you know. So you get about 23 feet on it, and it works good. You know, it's you know, if you really want the lower frequency stations, of course, you need a lot longer antenna. But this really works in a pinch, or if you're in a hotel or on a balcony or something, you know, or you know, on the beach or something. Even, you know, just string it on, you know, get a little stick or something and stick it on one end and run it across. You know, see what you get, and they can aim in different directions. And see, there's a video somewhere else about if you're aiming a long wire, the higher the frequency, usually when it's end fed, like something like this would be, the lobes of it are more directional toward where the wire is pointed. So if you got the wire going this way, the antenna's got to be directional. The higher the frequency, and then it goes like almost like an X across it. It doesn't go broadside really with the antenna. There's that's one of the ham radio questions there, so it's kind of interesting. But experiment. That's what radio's all about. And anyway, I hope this is helpful to anybody. Again, this is a tiny little bit smaller, the Kaito T-1 versus the Sangean, but they both basically do the same thing, and I recommend both of them just so you have some variation and a variety of, you know, what you want to do there. So give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, and stay warm there with this winter storm here of 2018. Peace out, 73.